Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking all about hair. So what I use to clean my hair, what I use as treatments and styling and all that good stuff. So a little background about me, I'm really bad at hairstyling. For example, I don't know how to French braid. I've tried to learn, I just can't. I don't know how to do fishtail braids. I don't know how to do any of that stuff, but I am still very, very much obsessed with hair, particularly hair color and maintaining healthy hair, I guess. So ever since I was, I think, towards the end of high school, all throughout college, and even after that, I was just obsessed with hair. Like, you know, what it means to use different essential oils, what it means to use natural stuff, henna hair dye and bright hair dye and all these different kinds of things. I just find it really fascinating, and that's just what I'm interested in. So styling, not so much, but I guess hair care, that's kind of where I like. So you're going to get a lot more information about hair care, not so much styling, because that's not where my skills are. A little background about my hair type. I have a very straight hair. Now what you see here is pretty much all natural as far as no styling has been done. Every day I wash, or every other day I wash my hair, but when I do wash it, I leave it to air dry. I very rarely use a blow dry. I very rarely use any styling like hot tools on my hair, just because I like to keep it as healthy as possible, and that's partially because I do like to color my hair a lot, and so I don't want to damage it too much. Also, I really like to get my hair permanently curled, so getting like a curl perm. I don't have that now because I'm trying to grow out my hair, and I do want to get that eventually when my hair gets a little bit longer, but previously, about I think a few years ago, I had longer hair, like probably up to about right about here, and I had gotten it professionally, or permanently curled, and then I had also dyed it like a very, very bright Little Mermaid Ariel red, and so it got very, very damaged, as you can imagine, and I was only able to keep that hair for about maybe half a year before I had to kind of cut it and dye it back to brown, and that was like a whole ordeal because my hair was so damaged. But I still like to change things up. I'm sure if you've seen my older videos, you'll notice that I've had kind of like really light blonde pieces towards the bottom, and then pink hair, and then it went really short because my hair got damaged again, and I grew it out a little bit, and then I kind of went pink, and then I'm back to kind of just like a, I don't know, like a natural, more natural shade of a blonde, I guess. So that's kind of where my hair condition is right now, and I'm trying to do my best to keep it as healthy as possible. That being said, my hair is pretty tough. I think it can stand a lot of different things. When I went to go get my hair highlighted recently, my hairstylist was saying how my hair is very strong. I don't have any split ends, and yeah, I don't know. It's just, it can take a lot, and right now with my short hair, I do get it trimmed, I think every 2 months, 2.5 months, I will go get it trimmed just a little bit. But I have a great stylist, and she never cuts off too much because I am trying to grow out my hair. So she just kind of gives me more shape and things like that. So yeah, so that's just a little background about my interests and my hair texture and things like that, and what I go for, I guess. So now let's just get into the products. So the first group of products I want to talk about is what I use to clean my hair. Now I wash my hair every other day. Sometimes I wash it every day if I just feel like my hair feels really icky. When I had the pink hair, because I didn't want it to wash out, I washed it every other day or every 2 days, I guess. Right now I'm using the Desange Paris. I got this from Target. This is their Salon Color Restore Shampoo and Conditioner. So the shampoo looks like this in this bottle, and this is the conditioner. So they're pretty small as far as, they're not like the giant Garnier Fructis or Herbal Essence type of shampoo and conditioners, but I got this from Target, and I think on my Cartwheel app it was 20% off, so I figured, I don't know anything about this product. Never even heard this brand before, but I'm going to try it out. And it was in that aisle that's more like higher end hair care products. Like you have like Chi and Bedhead and things like that. So it was from there, and the smell smells very similar to the Proganics color treated hair thing. It kind of has like a really strong like cherry blossom smell. Yeah, like a very perfumey floral scent. And I'm not a big fan of this type of smell, but I can live with it. It doesn't like linger too much, but if I had a choice, I do like lighter scents or more like coconut scents. But I will say this is really great. It's super moisturizing. The shampoo definitely clarifies your hair without stripping it too much. And this conditioner is actually really good. I have to use just a little bit because it is pretty heavy and I have very thick hair. So I think if you have finer hair, it might be a little too heavy for you, because this one a little bit goes a long way. Now when I start to feel like my hair is starting to get a little brassy, or when I had the pink hair that was kind of like washing out and was leaving a lot of orange, I do use purple shampoo. I just picked this up because I don't know, everyone talks about it and it's pretty cheap and it's pretty well known. I bought mine on Amazon, and it's the Shimmer Lights Purple Shampoo and Conditioner, and it is very, very purple. A little bit of how it looks like. So it is a very, very purple shampoo and conditioner. And it does have these types of slightly like a sheen, like a metallic sheen to it. Now, I will say that it's okay. It doesn't do much for the health of my hair, but I think it does help to kind of keep things a little bit more ashy and not so brassy. But it is very drying. The shampoo doesn't lather up very well either. And even though it doesn't lather up that well, it's still pretty drying. The conditioner doesn't really moisturize my hair either. So what I like to do, actually, is because this is so thick, I do like to mix it a little. So I'll pour like, I guess, half of what I usually use. And then I'll use a lot of the purple conditioner, and I'll just kind of mix it in my hand, and then I'll leave it on my hair, let it soak for a while, finish my shower, and then I rinse it off. And so that's kind of what I've been doing, because that is pretty drying for my hair. I used to use, at Sally's Beauty Salon, they have a brand called Blonde Brilliance, and they have a conditioning toner. So they have lightening toners where it will change your hair color and make it lighter. So I would be very careful before you try that one. But they also have just a conditioning toner that you can use, and that one works amazing. Like, a little bit goes a long way. It'll really tone down any brassiness, tone down any ashiness, and they have different types of like purple toners. Like, they have ones that are very purple, they have ones that are a little bit more blue, so it just depends on what you're going for. They even have toners that are a bit warmer, so if you are like a really like white blonde, let's say you have really white blonde hair, but you kind of want more of like a honey blonde kind of color, or you're feeling like it's too ashy and you want to bring a little bit more warmth to your hair, they have like a warmer toner as well. And I think that that brand and that product is just really, really good. If I can find a link, I will put it down below. I was actually trying to buy that one on Amazon instead of the Shimmer Lights, but I just couldn't find it. So, and I don't have a Sally's near me anymore, so I just bought that Shimmer Lights one, and it's fine. It just doesn't really moisturize my hair. And on days where I'm supposed to skip shampooing my hair, shampooing and conditioning my hair, but my hair feels really nasty and I just can't, I just really want to wash it, I will use like a conditioning or like a cleansing conditioner, kind of like the Wen brand that you see all over the infomercials and commercials, kind of like that. I got this on at Target as well, and it's the Ren Pure Solutions Rosemary Mint, and it's the cleansing conditioner. I absolutely love rosemary mint scents, anything that has like eucalyptus, those kind of scents for shampoos and conditioners. I just love it. Like the L'Oreal Ever Pure something something, I forget which one it was, but I used that so many times and I love it. I just like that scent a lot. I think it's just very refreshing and invigorating in the morning, and especially in LA or, you know, in Southern California, it's pretty hot even in the winter sometimes, and so I just feel like it kind of cools me down a little bit too. Now this one, they tell you to use 13 pumps, and even though I have short hair, I feel like I have to use the full 13 to 15 pumps for it to really saturate my hair. And it doesn't moisturize my hair even though it's a conditioner, but it doesn't strip my hair at all either, and it still makes my hair feel pretty clean, at least for that day where I'm not supposed to wash it, but I'm washing it with this. So that's kind of what I do when I feel like my hair feels a little icky. So now I'm going to go in with in-shower treatments, so like LeaveIn Masque and things like that. Not LeaveIn Masque, wash-off masks. I bought this on Amazon. It's really dirty, I'm sorry. It's the Arvazallia Hydrating Argan Oil Mask Professional Series, Deep Conditioning and Hydration for softer, silkier, healthier looking hair. And it looks like this, and I apologize about my packaging. The water here in Orange County is really harsh, so I get a lot of white residue. So that's how it looks like. And this has like over 1,000 reviews on Amazon, and everyone was raving about it, so I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. It's not that expensive, and maybe it's kind of like a dupe for like the Macadamia oil hair mask thing that comes in like a little thing that looks like this as well. Because I tried that one and I liked it okay, but it's too expensive for what it is. So I was kind of looking for a cheaper alternative. The product looks like this. It's pretty, it's not too thick. Kind of reminds me of that same texture as the Macadamia oil one, or like Garnier Fructis mask. It kind of has that same similar texture where it's kind of, I guess, a little jelly-like, but just white. It smells very similar to that too. It smells just very fresh and clean. It doesn't have like a really obtrusive smell or anything like that. Now I do have to use a lot of this, like all over my hair. And like really saturate it, and I usually leave it in for about 5 minutes and then I wash it off. I haven't done like a whole treatment where I leave it in and I put a plastic wrap around it and leave it in for like 30 minutes or anything like that, but it's okay. I mean, it's not too expensive, so I think it's fine. I don't think I would purchase it again though, because it didn't really wow me. And the ingredients, if I look at it in the back, it's basically a bunch of silicone. And I think the argan oil is at the very bottom of the list of the ingredients, so not really that great as far as good benefits for your hair. But it's fine. It kind of does the job well. You do get a lot of product in here. It's 8.45 fluid ounces, so that is pretty decent. And from what I remember, it wasn't expensive at all. And I'll put all the links to all of these products and their prices and where you can buy them down below. So that was that. Now I did receive this from, I think it was my Allure beauty box or my Birchbox. I can't remember. I always get those two mixed up. But it was the L'Oreal Mythic Oil Hair Mask. And it's this tiny little jar that I got since mine is the sample size. Okay. And it's a very thick cream. Like you can see where my finger indentations are. It doesn't move. It's just very, very thick. But this, now, if you want immediate results, this is so, so good. I think definitely when I use this up, I will be repurchasing the full size because it is just amazing. When I put this on my hair, like it just felt so silky soft, and when I washed it out, it was just, it's just like those like Pantene commercials from when we were younger, you know. It just feels really nice, and I really, really liked it. The smell just smells like lotion almost. It smells like a soft, warm lotion. It doesn't even smell like a conditioner. Yeah, it just smells like a soft, warm, kind of nutty, like body lotion scent. So good. I love the smell. I love the way it feels. Definitely worth it. I haven't looked up the full price, but I'm guessing since it's L'Oreal, it's not going to be too expensive. I hope not. Either way, I'll put the link down below and we'll find out together when I'm looking at that link. I also have these shampoo and conditioners that I have not tried, but I wanted to talk about it today. Just briefly that I have it. It's the Pura Dior. I think they're like always on Groupon. This was actually sent to me, but I had heard about this before from my cousin because he used it for like hair loss, I guess. Either the hair loss one or the hair thinning one. But he was saying like how he really, really likes it and it works really well. And because we were talking about it for my husband because he's kind of, you know, his hair's getting a little thinner now. So I was talking to him about it, and he mentioned it, and I looked it up on Amazon. I was like, oh my god, it's kind of expensive, you know, so we ended up just not getting it because at that time you were wondering whether we should go with 4-nioxin or this one. I know we ended up not buying anything for my husband, but the company contacted me and they said, you know, can we send you some stuff? And I said, sure, you know, I've heard about your products before. Can you send one for hair loss and for my husband? So I was very clear that it's not for me. So they did. So they sent me the hair loss prevention therapy shampoo and the healing conditioner, which I believe is just for anyone to use. So I'm going to try out this one, and I'm not sure if I'll try out this one. I'll probably just leave this to keep it for my husband to use on his own, but he said he will give me very detailed notes about how it worked for him, and he will let me know so then I can let you guys know. I do feel like my hair, I have so much hair, it's like so thick, but I do, whenever I shower, like I do lose a lot of hair as well. Like, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but like I have so much baby hair. Do you see that? Do you see this hair? Yeah, I have so much baby hair, and I've always just been like that. I think I'm constantly losing hair, but at the same time I have so much of it that it doesn't really make a huge difference. But I hate these little baby hairs. They get on my nerves a lot. Next group of products I want to talk about is dry shampoo, because I absolutely love dry shampoo and I cannot live without it. Quick side note though, if you see that I'm looking up a lot in this video, it's because I bought this new screen, I guess, for my camera, because I have a Sony camera and my DSLR doesn't have like a viewfinder that opens, so I can't really see myself. So I've always been trying to look at myself through the mirror and behind it, and it's very hard to see whether I'm in frame or whether I'm blurry or things are focusing right. So I have this external screen, and so it's above my camera. So if I'm looking up, then it's because I'm looking at the screen. So I apologize if that's annoying and I'm looking at it. It's just I'm not used to it yet. So I try my best to always look straight at the lens. Yes. Dry shampoo. So I will talk first about my absolute favorite dry shampoo. I used to love the Dove one, but I just feel like I go through it really fast, and towards the end of the product it gets really white and it kind of makes my hair feel a little heavy. But this one, it's the Klorane dry shampoo with oat milk. And I posted a picture of this on my Instagram as well when I got it. And I bought this one through Birchbox. I received a sample of this from Birchbox, I believe, and I also received a sample of it from my Allure beauty box. It's really funny, those two boxes, I always get the same brand, so I'll get like this 1 month, and like 2 months later I'll get it again in that box. I think these companies just kind of, they partner with different, you know, subscription boxes, so if you're subscribed to more than one, you might end up getting the same thing again. So, not that I'm complaining, because that's how I found out about this brand and this dry shampoo, which I really, really love. Now, it doesn't spray like invisible, it does spray white, and they tell you to leave it on your hair for about 2 minutes, and then brush through it after you've kind of massaged it into your hair. And when I first got this, I was kind of like, oh, it doesn't really work very well, but after I read it over again, you really do have to leave it in for 2 minutes, longer if you can. But if you do wait the full 2 minutes and then you massage it in, like, I feel like for this dry shampoo, I can go 2 days, sometimes 2.5 days without washing my hair, and my hair does not feel heavy or really dirty. So I like that, 'cause I just don't like dry shampoo where it looks clean, like you don't look greasy, but you feel greasy. Like, you know, other people might not feel uncomfortable, but you, as the person who has that dirty hair, you feel dirty and greasy. So I hate that. So I don't like dry shampoos that make my hair feel really heavy. And this one I feel like really does clean my hair really nicely. And I had 2 bottles of this and I'm done with it. So you will see it in an empty soon. Next is a dry shampoo that I also really, really love, but it's too expensive and I'm not going to purchase it. That Klorane one is also expensive, but this one is a little bit more expensive, and even though it's great and it works well, it's just a little too expensive for me. And I got this again, and I think in my Allure beauty box, and this is the Oscar Blandi Volumizing Dry Shampoo Spray. So it looks like that, and I think they have a bunch of different like texture sprays and things like that, but This one does come out transparent, so there is no white residue, and I feel like it is a little bit heavier because it's supposed to be volumizing, so it's supposed to give you that texture, I guess, as well as kind of clean your hair. So it does feel a little bit heavier than the Klorane one, but it does a beautiful job. Does not make my hair feel heavy at all. Next is a favorite of everyone's, and it's the Petite dry shampoo. I have the Floral Essence one, and I've also used up the original one. Both great. I love it. I have the coconut one right now. I have 2 bottles of the coconut one right now, and I'm sure that one's going to be great as well. I get mine at TJ Maxx for $5.99 because it's always cheaper at TJ Maxx, so I get it from there. Nothing really to say about it. I do feel like these, because they're a bit bigger, they last a lot longer. The Oscar one and the Klorane one run out really fast, but this one lasts me a little bit longer, and the spray is a lot stronger, so it took me a while to get used to it because the other ones are kind of just a nice mist, but this one kind of like sprays your hair really fast. So yeah, and I really liked this floral essence smell. I think it smelled very nice. Now I also tried the Petite dry shampoo in the dark and deep brown, a hint of color one. This is absolutely full. I think I've probably only used it about 2-3 times, but I cannot stand it because I am a very bad hair twirler. Like, I twirl my hair all the time. It's a really bad habit. I always, you know, flip my hair, touch my hair, you know, I'm always touching my hair. So when I use this, like, I'll be doing that at work, and I'm like doing this, and then I look at my fingernails and they're like black. They're like dark, like in my fingernails, and it makes me feel so dirty, and I feel like for some reason I'm gonna break out because I feel like all this like pigment is getting on my face. It's not, but I just makes me feel even dirtier, and it's supposed to be making my hair feel clean, but I just cannot stand it. It makes my hands brown. If I'm wearing light colored clothes, then I feel like because I touch my hair a lot, it falls onto my shoulders, and I don't know, I just cannot stand this, and I don't think I'm a good candidate for colored dry shampoo because of that, and I've learned my lesson. So this is going into an empties, and hopefully to someone else that wants it. So I'm thinking about giving it to maybe one of my coworkers or maybe my sister-in-law if she wants it, but definitely not for me. Not for me. TJ Maxx, again, I bought this Argan Volumizing Dry Shampoo, and so far I got it for $5.99, looks like that. I'm not a big fan of it. This is one of those dry shampoos that makes my hair feel a little bit heavy, but I thought I'd mention it because currently this is the dry shampoo that I'm using right now, so I have to finish it, but I really don't like it. But I will finish it because at least it's not like this one. I can't stand this one. Go along with the dry shampoo, I used the Tangle Teaser. Nothing really big there. Works great. I can use it on dry hair, wet hair, no problems. I have one in my car as well because, to be honest, in the morning I'm always running late, and I will sometimes dry shampoo my hair. I don't have time to wait 2 minutes and brush out my hair, so I'll just run out of my apartment with white roots and powder all over my hair and run to my car and then get it and then brush my hair at a red light or something. So that's just the honest truth. So I have one in my car and then I have one at home. Now for leave-in treatments. Every day I do use the Macadamia Natural Hair Healing Oil Spray, and I actually really do like hair oils, particularly like these lighter type of spray oils for my hair, because I do have dry, very thick hair, as well as processed ends. I like the oil because it gives my hair a bit of shine, and especially when I'm on day 2 hair, and if you know, dry shampoo tends to make your hair feel very, or make it look very dry, you know, there's no shine to it, kind of makes everything look very matte, and so I don't like the bottoms of my hair to do that, and plus on day 2 hair my hair gets kind of poofy because I've been sleeping on it and I have very thick hair. So a spray oil like this definitely helps to kind of tame any flyaways down here as well as give it some extra shine. And I've usually use this on wet hair, so like kind of like damp hair in the morning before I, you know, go to work. But I do use it on dry hair sometimes too. I just have to use a little bit less. But I feel like with this one, I can use a lot more sprays than other oils. I feel like this is very, very light, and it doesn't make my hair feel really heavy, or it doesn't make my hair, the bottoms of my hair feel really greasy towards the middle of the day. It does a really good job of just kind of absorbing straight into my hair. So I really like that. And I got this on Hotlook, so I got it for a little bit of a discount. But and I think I would buy it again, but if only if it came out on Hotlook again, or if it was on sale somewhere else, because I know this brand is a little bit pricey, but it tends to be on Hotlook a lot. So hopefully when they go on sale again, I'll pick up another one. The next two I did get from sample boxes. I always get hair stuff from sample boxes. I rarely have to buy any full size because it takes me forever to finish one. This is the Perfect Ending Leave-In Conditioner by eSalon. Now if you know about eSalon, they do like custom hair dye stuff that you can order and they get sent to you every month. But this is their leave-in conditioner. It's just a very, very simple, light leave-in conditioner. It just kind of protects your hair. Yeah, it's not really anything outstanding. There's some, yeah, it's just kind of like a color protecting leave-in conditioner. I usually keep this in my bag so that when I'm in a rush again in the morning and I wash my hair and I don't have time to spray my oils or anything, I just have this in my bag and I know I can just plop some into my hands in the office and kind of run it through my hair so it doesn't get so poofy. Now this one I absolutely love. I think it's just, it does a really great job of kind of repairing my hair. This is the Caviar Repair Retexturizing Protein Cream. Free of parabens, sulfates, phthalates, and synthetic color. So it's the Alterna Caviar one. I believe they sell this at Sephora or Ulta. But I got this in a Birch box, I believe, and it's a restorative hair mask. And I believe because this says protein that it does have keratin in it, and it says use 1 to 3 times a week. I know it says reconstructing on there, repairing, and deep conditioning and things like that, and it's tempting to want to use it every single day, but protein buildup can actually make your hair feel very dry and brittle, so you don't want to have too much buildup. So I use this about 1 to 2 times a day, 1 to 2 times a week, and it does a really good job. I feel like it keeps my hair feeling very healthy and strong. Now I want to talk about styling products. Again, I don't style my hair that often because of 2 reasons. Again, I don't want hot tools on my hair too much because I like to keep my hair as healthy as possible. And number 2, I'm just very, very bad at it. I don't know how to style my hair. I cannot cut my hair. The only thing I can do is probably box dye my hair and things like that. So just not very good. I will occasionally curl my hair though because I do like messy kind of waves, and because they're messy I don't really have to be that good at it. So these are kind of the styling products I use on those occasions. Now the first one is the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Heat UV Protective Primer. Looks like that. And I got this in a little sample box again, and it's pretty good. I've used most of it, but I mean it's nothing to write home about. I like to use the drugstore one that is kind of, what is it called? It's the one in the black bottle with the red pump. I believe the brand starts with a T. I cannot remember that for the life of me. I'll put that down in the link below. I usually just use that because I don't really style my hair, so I don't need like an amazing one. Again, because I do like messy waves, I like this Toni & Guy Casual Sea Salt Texturizing Spray. Again, I'm sorry, I got a lot of these from sample boxes, so that's why I have a ton of these things. This one works really well. I think it does definitely give you that kind of extra messy look without making your hair feel really like gritty and not so nice. And I know there's a lot of people that can make their own with like water and salt and things like that, but I have it and I really like it, so yeah, I have no complaints there. On a similar line, it's the Oscar Blandi Texture and Volume Spray. Looks like that, and this one works pretty well too. I really like this brand. I just wish it wasn't so expensive because, like the dry shampoo, it works really, really well. Definitely gives me a lot of body, and it also kind of gives me a little bit of a hold too. For hairspray, I use the Garnier Petite Style flexible control, and I usually use this on second day hair. I'll get a little like fine tooth comb and I'll spray it, and I usually use it to kind of calm down my little baby hairs because they're pretty wild. So I use that, and as well as when I curl my hair, I'll kind of just spray my hair really lightly. And I really like this one. It's the level 2, so it's a pretty flexible hold, so my hair doesn't feel crunchy or hard. And this one I kind of save for last because I really like it, and I don't think I'd ever use up all of it because I use it so sparingly, but if I did, this is one of the things I probably will buy a full size of, and it's the Rusk Elixir Mist Thermal Shine Mist No Hold, and it's exactly what it says. It's just a shine mist. It's only to make your hair look really shiny. So sometimes on like third day hair, I'll curl my hair just because I don't want to wash it or something, but my hair feels so, it looks really dry and flat and just really matte. This one, I just give it a light spritz and it just makes my hair look really shiny. Now it's super easy to overdo it with this because you cannot see the mist. Like, I'm gonna spray it for you and you won't even, I doubt you'll be able to see it or even hear it. It's just like so thin and you can't even hear anything. It doesn't spray like a normal spray, but you can see it's very shiny here. So, and if I do that, you can see it's very just like subtle, but you can overdo it. I'm just going to put a little bit here. And it has a really beautiful coconut scent. I don't know if you can even tell that my hair looks shinier, but in person, it definitely looks a lot shinier. I don't know if you can see that. I never really spray it up here because that's kind of where your hair gets kind of greasy, and my hair, because the bottoms are lighter, tend to look drier anyway. So I always focus that kind of towards the bottom section of my hair. But that one I really like. I think definitely if I were to ever run out of that, I would buy it again, but it's so rare that I would run out of it. It's very strong. Like, a little bit goes a long way. But I feel like it just makes my hair look really shiny. Does feel like my hair looks shiny already, right? Yeah. So that's kind of it. I do still dye my hair pink. I really like pink hair, so what I used last time to dye my hair, and I have like half of it left, is the Manic Panic semi-permanent hair color in Hot Pink, and this is the amplified one. It's kind of like a fuchsia pink, more than like a baby cotton candy pink. And I chose this one because I knew my hair wasn't going to be like a super light blonde color, so I wouldn't be able to do like a cotton candy pink. Also, I work in an office, and even though it's like an agency, so it's a little bit more creative and free, I still want to look professional if I have to, and so I figured this is a little bit better. It will work better with my kind of like duller blonde hair, and it will not be too bright. And it's still pretty bright, but because this amplified one was still very bright, and it looks beautiful when you curl your hair. But I have about a little less than half left, and I'm excited to use it again. I'm just kind of waiting it out because I'm kind of enjoying just having this kind of natural light brown blonde type of hair at the bottom. So that's it for my video. I know it's probably really long. I'm going to try to edit down as much as possible, but I really enjoyed just kind of talking about what I'm using on my hair, what I like, what I don't like, and hopefully you found some of these mini little reviews and just my blabbering useful to you, or entertaining at least. If so, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. If you have any other recommendations for hair, please leave it down in the comments below, and I will definitely check it out because I'm obsessed with hair care. Oh, I forgot to mention, I've been really dying to get the Babyless or Babyless Pro Curl or Marrow Curl. It's the one where you kind of grab your hair and you just clamp it and it sucks up your hair and curls it. I'm obsessed with that. I've been watching like so many videos of that, and they sell it on Amazon, although you have to be kind of careful not to get a fake one. They also sell it on Ulta, but it's like $200, the one that they have on Ulta, and it's so expensive and I can't justify getting it, but I do really want it. So if you have it, please let me know how you like it, because I am really debating within myself whether I need to get that or not. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!